What's up, nerds and nerdettes? You the gamer Sam or direcharlton, bringing you another gameplay / commentary. Something to enjoy yourself for the last 5 minutes. And I really do thanks for you guys for spending 5 minutes of your day watching a video of mine. I just enjoy. By the way, this is a gameplay on the map. Is it Raid? It is Raid. I go 10 for 1 on Search and Destroy using Scorpion. I was playing against these guys who were just flipping beating me off, and I thought, let's go super try hard. I went super try hard and I made them cry. Sadly, this is not live. I got this from theatre. Sadly, I need to actually record. Like when I play Black Ops 2, I'm like, oh, I don't need to do this. But in things I'll be doing a topic of mine. It's the used game market. Ruining the game market. I don't know. Like, if you don't know, I love the used game market because the games I buy from the used game market are generally games are a year or 2 old and they're not going to be used again. So what I do, for example, I bought 5 games for £20 at my local game shop, and I was like, that is pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, we got 2 shops in my high street. We got we got is that Game? Yeah, Game. We got Game itself, you know, the big giant superstore, and we got CX. CX is actually pretty decent if you want to get rid of DVDs and stuff like that. And you actually, I'm actually going to do I'm going to do a really good deal of buying. I thought the other day I'm going to buy, in a couple of days time, I'm going to buy a PSP and 13 games for £30, and I'm going to make my money back pretty decently when I go CX and sell it all. But I bought 5 games for £20. I bought both Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, Bioshock 1 and 2, and COD 2 for £20. That is not bad at all. That's not bad at all. And you know, they come in good condition and all that lot, and I'm really pleased. And yeah, I was like that. And then I found out that people moaning that I was talking to the other guys in the game. I said about the used game market. I think the used game market is overlooked because people say, oh, these companies lose a lot of money. I know that, but the problem is, I bought 5 games for £20. These companies don't care how much I bought the game for now, because they make their money. They're going to make new products. For example, COD 2. Do they care about if they make money for COD 2? No. They care if they, you know, Fallout and, you know, Bioshock and, you know, all this. They don't care technically they make money for that game, mainly because, you know, they made their money years ago. And it just shows that the used game market's like stupid. Like, if you go to different shops, you're gonna get different deals and all that lot. Like, if you go CX, like, the games that you're gonna buy are like probably twice expensive, but you know, sometimes you can get a good deal. Like, for example, a game, you can go and, like, I got 5 games for £20, and I had my game reward card that had £8 on there. So it's like, oh, good, I only paid like £12 for 5 good games, and you know, I'm gonna play a couple of hours of Fallout and, you know, Bioshock. That's gonna do me for like 2 months of, you know, playing time, because, you know, I buy games where, you know, I'm gonna play a lot of times. You know, for example, when I get my RTS games, I just bought Shogun 2, the golden edition. It's absolutely sweet. It's so good. I haven't played it yet. I need to get my new PC whenever I can be bothered to. But you know, it shows that, you know, the when it's brand new, the game is the company gets like a certain amount of money from the sale, rather than used games. They already had that money, they can't resell it again. That's the good thing about used games. And then these like Xbox and Sony and all this, like, oh, you can't play used games on our consoles. You know, it's stupid. Like, not everyone can afford these used games. I can't afford these new games. For example, I probably buy about 2 or 3 games a year that are new, and that's it. I can't, you know, like, you're talking about £40–30 like for a game, and that is expensive. Like, for example, I probably bought FIFA 14 and COD Ghost. That was a blooming disappointment. Everyone knows how good Call of Duty Ghost is, but I probably bought 2 games, and that's it. I'm probably going to buy the new Wolfenstein, because I'm a massive Wolfenstein fan. That looks absolutely epic. I haven't played the first one. I was really disappointed, but this one I look quite cool. But the used games market, people, like, you know, annoying it. But you see, there's so many people who can't afford, you know, these new games. They're just like, I gotta get a used game. There's no point. Like, it's just so much thing. And because there's no like renting place. Okay, you got Love Film, you know, really. But when I was growing up, we had Blockbuster, and like, you can know when you get a game, you're thinking, oh, this new game's coming out. For example, Wolfenstein is coming out, a new one. I could go to Blockbuster and rent it out for 3 or 4 days and see if it's good enough. If it's not, I'm like, oh, I only wasted £2. But if I didn't, I have to waste £40. It's just a stupid thing where people don't understand that, you know, these companies making loads of money, but they realise that there's people, hard work earning people, that I'm paying a lot of money for the game. Even though I got to pay for Xbox Live, that is a stupid amount. I think my Xbox Live runs out the 27th of the 3rd or something. So I still got a couple of days. I got at least 2 or 3 weeks of, you know, hardcore gaming, and you know, I'm getting, for my amount of money, I'm getting worth of my buck. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, nerds and nerdettes. I'll see you again soon, and don't forget to do nothing. Mouse click.